In Jurassic Park, we are introduced to the mighty star attraction of the resort in the Tyrannosaurus Rex breakout scene. This scene left such a massive impact on audience members that the animal became a fan favorite, one of the biggest draws whenever a new film in the series was being released. However, after the events of the original movie, Hurricane Clarissa wiped out most of InGen's theme park, and all of the dinosaurs were set loose on the island and abandoned by the company due to the massive losses sustained by the corporate betrayal of Dennis Nedry. In The Lost World, just 4 years later, we learn that the second island John Hammond owns, Site B, is in fact still inhabited by dinosaurs despite the lysine contingency genes they manufactured the animals with. And as such, the animals wouldn't be dying anytime soon. In 2015, we were shown that Jurassic World star attraction was in fact the original T-Rex from Isla Nublar, an animal many fans call Rexy, and that she too had survived since the first park was destroyed way back in 1993. This opens up a number of questions that have yet to be explained to us. The first of which is how exactly this dinosaur survived. Even though all of the animals on Isla Sorna were able to live and carry on due to their diets consisting of high levels of enzymes they'd been bred to need, it doesn't necessarily explain what happened to the animals on Nublar. After the climactic fight at the end of the film, we know that there were no more velociraptors on Jurassic Park. Muldoon explains early on that they had bred 8 raptors originally until what he refers to as the big one was introduced to the group and killed all of the pride except for 2 of the others to be her subordinates. 2 raptors are killed by the Rex at the end, and 1 is locked inside of a freezer by the kids just a few minutes earlier. There may be some small raptor chicks around, but it is likely that these animals died rather quickly after birth and couldn't survive on the island for too long without maintenance. This leaves all of the brachiosaurs, the dilophosaurs, the triceratops, gallimimus, stegosaurs, and all of the other creatures left by InGen to fend for themselves. Rexy, the first Tyrannosaurus Rex, was unchallenged on this island and had no serious competition from any of the other animals when it came time to feed. This can explain how the animal survived so long, as the Nublar residents all ate lysine-enriched foods in which she could have used as nutrition after she had eaten the other animals. It does beg to ask another question answered though. Why didn't the InGen team attempt to capture her in the events of The Lost World? In a deleted scene for the second movie, we get an extended sequence where Peter Ludlow goes over the costs and losses the company has acquired due to the failure of Jurassic Park, many of which have cost the company millions of dollars and left them on the brink of implosion. The deaths of Donald Gennaro, Ray Arnold, and Robert Muldoon proved to make the company uneasy, seeing as how they've had to not only pay the families for the loss of their kin, but also swear them to silence so that none of the park's genetic animals ever get revealed to the public. It is my opinion that after the events of Jurassic Park, the T-Rex was seen as unharvestable and a liability if brought back to Jurassic Park San Diego, solely because of the fact that the animal was not only a man-eater, but a known man-eater who had killed a wealthy business lawyer, whose family deemed reparations because of it. If InGen had in fact gone on and attempted to showcase the animal in a new park, I believe some would find it in incredibly poor taste, and several lawsuits may even be filed if this was ever to happen. Eventually though, after Simon Masrani acquires the company for himself, he would in fact use the original Tyrannosaur in his theme park despite all of this. The public's perception of dinosaurs before the opening of Jurassic World was quite different, however, to how the family members may have seen the first T-Rex due to the visualization of San Diego getting destroyed by the Buck Rex in The Lost World. At this point, both animals from Nublar and Sorna were known man-eaters, and in fact the male Rex that was witnessed by the public in 1997 was probably viewed much more negatively in that it visibly killed multiple men and destroyed millions of dollars in public property. It seems that after Masrani acquired the company and before he opened Jurassic World, the safest option he seemed appropriate was to harvest Rexy from Isla Nublar, and in doing so, having a star attraction for his new park without having to build and hatch one from scratch. If you're interested in checking out more of the content I create, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like the video if you feel like it deserves it. As always guys, take it easy.